Sagittarius, welcome to the channel. This is your love reading for the next 7-ish days. And Sag, it is timeless. Hey, while I'm doing this love reading, I may say you this and they that. If the story is resonating but it's backwards, please do feel free to swap the energies, flip the script as it were. And also, if the reading does not resonate this week, please do feel free to watch the videos for your rising moon and Venus. I hate it when it looks crooked. Rising moon and Venus placements. No matter how straight it is, the camera has like a tilt, if you will. All right, let's go ahead and lay out the cards for Sag. 7 of Wands. So it's about protecting yourself, creating and enforcing boundaries, but also being courageous, standing up for yourself. The Hermit. Wow. Both of these cards were just in the Aquarius reading, Sag. Jesus, Joseph, and Mary. And so is the Six of Cups. These 3 cards, totally different placements, but these 3 cards were just in the Aquarius reading. Blowing my mind. We've got the Star, the Moon, the Page of Swords, the 9 of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, 3 of Cups. Okay. Yeah. I've been getting kind of the same story for you for a few weeks, Sag. We got the 3 of Cups, Justice, and the 9 of Cups. Here's the deal. I feel like, got to say it again, you've been really trying hard to make something work with the 9 of Wands. Really, really hard for a long, long time. You've really been persevering. And it's admirable because you're like, you know what? And I think it's a relationship. This is a love reading. And I feel like you've been in a relationship that has been contentious, where you felt like you had to defend yourself. 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. And I feel like you've been hanging in there, and I think it's admirable because, like, say if you have kids or whatever, you're like, you know what, I really want to make this work. So often today people give up so easy. But I feel like you're done. I feel like you're just tired. Okay? You've been doing a lot of introspection. You've been doing a lot of soul searching. I feel like you've changed a lot. I feel like you've been going through a lot of changes. Been doing a lot of healing. You may have felt guilty because you were unhappy and you had these thoughts. And you're like, I shouldn't be feeling these feelings. If you're married, it's like, I'm married, I have a family, I need to make this work. Maybe even, so what if I'm unhappy? It's not all just about being happy. It's about obligation and doing the right thing. And I can just hear you going back and forth inside of your head. And the thing is, Sag, life is short, and it is about being happy. Okay? But with the Hermit card, I see you doing a ton of introspection. I also see you looking to the past. I see you questioning, who am I? And looking to the past to see, when was I last happy? And then when you were happy, what was it that made me happy? Okay. And I think that you're finding out that it was the friendships in your life. I think you found a lot of satisfaction in the friendships in your life. And I feel like you've been making a real effort to establish friendships currently. Because I feel like you, with the Hermit, I feel like you were definitely feeling isolated in this relationship. So as a result of this work, I feel like you've been healing. And you may not feel like that, Sag, if you still feel like you're defending yourself, but I do see a lot of healing. I do see you shining the light on things from the past where maybe you were hard on yourself, or you made decisions that you question now, and maybe you feel guilty about. I'm just feeling like a lot of guilt. And I feel like you're shining a light on these things, these choices that you made in the past. You're shining a light on them and healing them by talking about them, thinking about them. And you know, something just popped in my head, and it's what helped me with my relationship with my parents, is we all are doing the best. Well, most people, some people are just straight up narcissists and stuff like that, so I'm not talking about them. But basically, we all are just doing the best we can with what we have. Okay? All of us grew up with dysfunction and issues and challenges and stuff like that. And so we're all just doing the best that we can with what we have. And so we need to stop being so hard on ourselves. I see you shining the light on a lot of things, mainly like from the past or what you dream for your future. Okay? Because I feel like the star is also about your hope for your future. And if your hope for your future is walking away from this current relationship, we've got the 8 of Cups, walking away from love, a love. You have hope. I don't feel like the hope is with your current partner. I feel like you feel constantly on defensive mode, like fight or flight with that person. So you're shining a light on all this subconscious stuff that's going on with you. With the Page of Swords, you're becoming a student of life. The affirmation of this card is, I embrace my unique perspective. I see you expanding. I see your prior life as being one of restriction, and you're starting to open up your mind to other ideas, beliefs, things, and it's beautiful. I feel like you're really starting to, with all this work, I feel like you're really starting to trust your intuition more, where maybe 5 years ago you may have, if you had some of these thoughts about things that you want or what would make you happy, you would have been like, oh my God, you know, I can't want that. Now you're wanting it, you're thinking about it, you're believing maybe that, can you have it? And this is also about self-love. We have the Page of Cups and the 9 of Cups. This is about you. And the Knight of Cups. I feel like all three cards, all of these 3 cards are about loving yourself enough to do what makes you happy. I feel like you've been thinking about and considering other people for way too long. I feel like it's time to be a little selfish. Okay? With the Justice card, I see that there very likely could be a divorce. This is a love reading. It's about relationships, marriages. I feel like your truth, like we go the Page of Swords to the Justice card, I feel like you have to, I'm not telling you what you do, but I think internally you're going to come to the point where you're going to tell yourself, look, you're the only one that can do this. You're the only one that can take responsibility for your own happiness. And I feel like in order to be happy, you're going to have to make a decision. Number one, about what will make you happy. And number two, to take action to make that happen. So with the Eight of Cups and the Justice, I feel like you do leave this relationship, Sag. With the Eight of Cups, the cups are upright. There was love. But I don't feel like there is anymore. With this Seven of Wands, I feel like you are constantly walking on eggshells, feeling defensive. So, anyway, Sag, this is like, I think the third week that we've gotten this kind of energy for you. And it may go on for a while. I hope it helps. So this is what I have for you. If this does resonate, please do give me a thumbs up. And please do subscribe. If you have not subscribed, please do. It would not cost you a penny. And I would greatly appreciate it. Hey, chin up, Sag, because you know why? You have a beautiful life in front of you. Full of self-love, full of love, full of celebration, full of healing, being honest with yourself about who you are and what you want. Love you. Bye-bye.